In Nigeria, only one doctor is available for 5,000 patients, but this rate is far below the World Health Organization's recommended ratio of one doctor to 600 patients. The situation is even made worse with the brain drain the health sector has experienced for many years as more and more doctors migrate to Western countries for a chance to earn more pay and better working conditions. Our correspondent Sydney Okafor in this report takes a look at Nigeria's brain drain problem and some of the arguments around it.
Every year, about 5,000 Nigerian doctors immigrate to countries offering more pay and better working conditions. While this situation is worsening Nigerians' brain drain problem, a bill to curb this trend has passed second reading at the National Assembly. The bill mandates Nigerian trained medical and dental practitioners practice for 5 years in the country before a full license can be issued to them. But medical practitioners have strongly condemned the bill.
Nigeria has a constitution, which was the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as amended in 1999. And that's what we work on at the moment as a nation. So whatever bill anyone is bringing forward, it must not contravene this constitution. And one of the major things in this constitution, of course, everything in constitution is major for the country, but section 41 talks about the freedom of movement. So there's no way you can create a bill or an act that will go against the constitution. Every citizen has the right to movement, and this is not even a national law. This is actually an acceptable law globally.
To solve Nigerians' brain drain problem, medical experts say the government must raise the standard of remuneration for medical practitioners in the country.
UK doctors were on strike, and one thing the woman that led that industrial action said was that I can't be thinking so much about my patients and I still end up thinking too much about my bills. It's the same thing that applies to us here. There are a lot of patients that we have to attend to every day, and we think a lot about them. Now, when we get home, we are supposed to be an abode. It's supposed to be a place where we relax and don't have to think about bills, how the bills are going to get paid. Another thing is that the greatest fear of humanity, one of the greatest fear of humanity is uncertainty. Many of us came into this profession after being assured that after you must have stayed in school for 6 years to 7 years, you're going to be sure about a job that's going to pay you well. But just in the middle of the journey, we realized that that was very, very untrue.
What the federal house is trying to do is modern day slavery. I think they're not asking enough questions. Why exactly are doctors trying to leave? Right? Why exactly are we not attracted to our own healthcare system? This is where our families are, but we're all trying to leave. They should think about these things because, number one, what is being done in terms of infrastructure? What is being done in terms of remuneration? What is being done in terms of the quality of work that doctors are facing here? Are there any efforts into improving funding into healthcare? They're not asking these questions. They're just bent on keeping people here.
The real problem here is not about people leaving. It's about why. Why don't we have a sustainable healthcare system here that can entice people and help people grow and thrive? The goal of every person is to thrive in their career. The fact that you are doing what you're doing is because you want to be the best at it. You want to maximize and give back to the society. But it is wrong and unfair to try to rid people of that part of personal accomplishment and achieving their career in the name of, oh, you just have to render service. Of course we want to render service. The goal of medicine is to care for people. Who are the people who want to care for? There are people, and Nigerians are part of them. There are people. But the issue is, if you don't create an environment where people can learn, can grow, can thrive, it would always appear you're threatening them.
Medical experts and students have also asked the government to reconsider some aspect of the bill and also improve the nation's health system. Sydney Okafor, reporting for TV360 Lagos.